In this WrestleTalk news, a major AJ Styles update, more talk on Cody's WWE return, a huge Mania match possibly cancelled, and more. Subscribe and enable notifications to always on for daily wrestling news videos. Because if you don't, I'm gonna get the Street Profits to beat you up.
Hey man, if you haven't already, we're gonna tell you twice. Support WrestleTalk, okay?
Better support it. Better
We
support
know where you live. We know where y'all live.
Yeah.
We know where y'all live. We know where y'all
Support
live.
it.
Support WrestleTalk.
Better subscribe.
Right? We know where y'all live.
Support WrestleTalk! Before I get on to our main story of AJ Styles' huge new contract, there's been a big update in the building. Kevin Owens versus a returning Stone Cold Steve Austin match for WrestleMania 38. KO has already been getting all that local hometown heat by saying he hates Texas, and now he's gone one further, tweeting, "Beer is gross, man. Oh, sick burn, Kev." Sick burn. For several months at the end of last year there, it looked like Kevin Owens was set to be yet another high-profile defection from WWE to AEW, following in the footsteps of Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole. He even teased the move in a promo on Raw, but in the end, despite budget cuts, Nick Khan managed to find a little bit more money in their billions of dollars of record revenue, outbidding his enemy Khan for KO's multi-year future. And now a similar situation has just played out with AJ Styles. Fightful Select is reporting AJ's contract was due to expire in the early summer this year, after he signed a 3-year contract extension in 2019. As WWE knew he would have had plenty of suitors if he became a free agent, they offered him a multi-year deal worth well over $3 million a year, which apparently includes the cost of coach travel, and AJ has agreed, making him one of the highest paid wrestlers in the company. Styles was actually set to join AEW at the end of his last WWE contract, shortly before Dynamite premiered on TV. Instead of the not that huge surprise debut of Jake Hager in the promotion, the end of their first ever episode was meant to finish with AJ, Doc Gallows, and Carl Anderson reuniting the Bullet Club in an AEW ring. All three men ended up re-signing with WWE, although Gallows and Anderson were released just the following year, after what has seemed like one-way traffic over the last 2 years, with WWE either releasing scores of their own wrestlers to go to AEW, like Andrade, Miro, and Malachi Black, or stars intentionally letting their contracts expire to make the jump, like Danielson and Cole. WWE is seemingly finally turning the tide. KO, Sammy, and now AJ have all committed their near-term future to Vince McMahon, despite all three of them being perfect wrestling fits and having significant history with AEW's roster. And we'll soon likely see the biggest move so far: Cody Rhodes leaving the company he founded to return to WWE. It's a sign that WWE has moved from their maximalist approach to talent, i.e. sign everyone so nobody else can have them, to a minimalist strategy. Invest significantly more money in the few stars you think will actually make a difference. The key to that plan working, though, is actually doing stuff with the people you keep, and not just focusing on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. AJ previously said his 2019 contract extension would be the last one of his career, and he planned to retire at the end of it aged 44. Shock development, it looks like professional wrestler will actually wrestle for a few more years after they said they'd retire. It's unparalleled. Before we get on with the rest of the news, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to this video's sponsor, Blinkist, the award-winning app that features bite-sized 15-minute versions of the best non-fiction books you say you'll get round to reading but never do, which you can get a free 7-day trial and 25% off a premium membership now at blinkist.com/WrestleTalk. Last year when Blinkist sponsored us, I recommended checking out David Allen's seminal productivity book, Getting Things Done, a book I read in my 20s that genuinely changed my life. Well, now I have a new favourite productivity book of all time, James Clear's Atomic Habits. It came out last year and it's like a hacker's manual for your own brain. It's genuinely transformed the way I live my life. And you can now understand the powerful ideas of Atomic Habits and any other of Blinkist's 5,000 plus titles or podcasts in just 15 minutes ago. It's wisdom directly into your brain. There's even an audio version for each blink, so you can listen to them like a podcast if you're out and about. So don't just open Twitter the next time you've got nothing to do. Visit Blinkist.com/WrestleTalk to download the app and use that time to improve and inspire yourself. We've got a special offer just for WrestleTalk viewers where you get an unlimited access 7-day free trial, which you can cancel at any time, and 25% off a full membership if you want it, which you will. That's Blinkist.com/WrestleTalk. The link is in the video description below. Support WrestleTalk, support Blinkist, and most of all, support your own personal growth. Despite getting released twice in just 2 years, Drake Maverick has been rehired by WWE. Again. His career is like the final sequence in a New Japan match. He's just kicking out of finishers at one. After being released by WWE on the 18th of November, Fightful revealed Drake Maverick was rehired 3 to 4 weeks ago to work behind the scenes on the creative team, mainly on Raw. In an update, Drake Maverick has now posted, and then deleted, a statement about his new role on LinkedIn. LinkedIn! That's not how wrestlers do statements. I want a screenshot of a Notes app tweeted out. Maverick revealed his new position is a writer/producer on the WWE creative writing team, and that he actually accepted the wonderful offer towards the end of 2021. But the wrestling world attention right now is squarely focused on another dashing wrestler. Cody Rhodes' reportedly imminent return to WWE. And now we have a huge development from Cody's Instagram story. I grew an amazing goatee. I thought it had a Robert Downey Jr. vibe. My wife disagreed. Now I don't know. Crying with laughter face, but actually probably real heartbreak and rejection emoji. That's the thing you listen to your wife about? Not the neck tattoo? Of course, Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man, real name Tony Stark, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, whose best friend is War Machine, real name James Rhodes! Throw away the Stardust gimmick, pal! We're getting Mecha Cody! Cody's WWE return has been brought up on SmackDown commentator Pat McAfee's podcast, where he troll-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, ha-ha-ha. I guess Cody Rhodes is coming to WWE. I guess. Who cares, dude? Him and his little friends started something. It was terrible. We actually went head to head on Wednesday. We beat them a couple different times. But who cares, dude? To hell with Cody Rhodes. Now people are gonna think I'm starting an angle with Cody Rhodes. Don't get too angry, AEW faithful. McAfee was just joshing, because he then said he's actually pretty pumped for Cody's WWE return, particularly if it's to his brand of SmackDown. He then joked about Cody coming back as Stardust, and then admitted, seeing what he's done in AEW and seeing what he was doing in WWE, I can see why he maybe wanted to leave WWE. Pat McAfee watches AEW confirmed. WWE reportedly is in dire need of big stars, as they tried to put on the most stupendous WrestleMania they can, with the card already including Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for all the belts, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, a potential Stone Cold Steve Austin return, Linda McMahon versus Hulk Hogan, I don't know, and 2 celebrity matches with Johnny Knoxville and Logan Paul. There were reports WWE was working on one more Stone Cold level appearance for the show, but now that return has been thrown into doubt. The working plan for about the last 8 WrestleManias has been, let's bring back The Rock. But his busy shooting schedule and then a pandemic has postponed his return year after year. Originally, Roman was meant to wrestle the Dwayne on this year's Mania, back when it was scheduled to take place in Hollywood. But the pandemic shifted the locations back a year, where Roman versus The Rock is now finally expected to take place. Or is it? Dave Meltzer has pointed out how busy The Rock is in general, with him starring in every movie currently in production. The reason that's so difficult to schedule around is the last time Rock properly wrestled, in the Twice in a Lifetime match in 2012, God, I feel old. He suffered numerous injuries which delayed the movie Hercules he was supposed to start shooting the following month, costing the production studio millions and millions of dollars. Ever since then, Rock's movie deals have reportedly included insurance clauses banning him from wrestling lest he gets injured again. There's also the added scheduling headaches of his own production company, his own brand of tequila, his TV show Young Rock, him probably running for president, eating all the pancakes on cheat day, and now the XFL. Yeah, the XFL, remember that? Rock bought it on auction after Vince McMahon controversially declared it bankrupt. Well, now Rock has helped it strike a deal with the NFL to become a live research and development lab for the main league, providing a place for the NFL to test new initiatives, ranging from on-field technology to proposed rule changes. So it's the NFL's NXT. With the NFL deal now announced, Meltzer reckons this could take The Rock out of Mania 39, as he'll be all over XFL promotion in 2023. The guy's got a lot on his plate that's gonna be higher priority. Do you think The Rock will actually wrestle next year? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of the XFL being the NFL's NXT, it's a lot of three-letter things. What about the actual NXT? Also, according to Meltzer, WWE's plan moving forward is to always have a crossover feud between the main roster and NXT. Like we've seen this month with Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode showing up on 2.0, while Tommaso Ciampa has been appearing on Raw. WWE apparently want one main roster talent, preferably from Raw, involved with the NXT brand at all times in a storyline that plays out across both shows. We've already seen AJ Styles feud with Grayson Waller in January, and now there's Ziggler interacting with Ciampa and Bron Breakker. It's a good idea, one they probably should have done years ago, but it might now be too little too late, with it not seeming to make a difference in the ratings. But one thing definitely working in WWE is whenever Bianca Belair and Doudrop get in the same ring. They whipped the crowd into a frenzy for Monday's match as Belair hoisted Doudrop up for the KOD finish, and PW Insider is reporting both were praised backstage for their performance. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to our other wrestling channel, Parts Unknown, which is the home of all our essay videos, lists, fantasy booking. Adam's Cody Rhodes WWE return video is actually going out next Friday, not this one like I said on Monday, and today's QuizzleMania, which will see all the people with names beginning with S. Sean Ross Sapp, SP3, Satnyangi, and Sully. Head over there now to subscribe, where you can also watch Adam's 10 wrestling companies WWE destroyed.
You guys remember WCPW? That was a weird old time in my life, taking a powerbomb through a table, called by Jim Ross before Rampage Brown ripped off my trousers and threw them so they landed on Jim Cornette. What a weird and completely factual sentence. So, a short while into WCPW's life, while Joseph Connors was our champion, NXT UK was announced and a bunch of wrestlers who regularly featured on our shows were offered contracts.